Yeah, and I didn't even say nothing. He just says time for bed, and I just acted like I didn't hear him. He was about to whoop me for that. I'm like, man, they
What's the other story that you not told me?
I don't remember, dude. I
I
have
feel
so
like
many
there's a
stories.
couple.
I told like Taco and all them stuff and stories like that, but
Fucking crane
uh,
kicking kid. Like, I'm never gonna be able to get over that one. What the fuck?
yeah, I told Taco and them about it. They laughed too, but I was like, um, I do remember when I was in third grade, we played kickball for recess, and see, I didn't really know the rules of kickball. I just thought you just kicked it when it came to you, and I was out in the field, like, and somebody kicked the ball and it came to me, so I just kicked it right back, and it went like out into the parking lot and hit a car, but it didn't like break nothing, but it hit a car. And the teacher, what sucked because it was actually on my birthday too. I still remember that, my 8th birthday. The teacher was like, "What are you doing?" And I was just like, "What did I do? I just kicked the ball back. He kicked it to me." I didn't know. That was the only thing. I think that was the only thing bad I think I did in the third grade. Third grade, I was relatively calm because I think my teacher knew how to reach me. Yeah, I made straight A's. I didn't make straight A's. I made A's and B's when I was in third grade.
What about fourth?
Man, I went back to making F's because I didn't want to do no work. Like my grades were so inconsistent. I'm telling you, they were so inconsistent because like fourth grade, the teacher was like making us do a lot of written work, and I was like, man, I don't feel like doing this shit. I just wouldn't do it until they had a meeting with my parents, and then of course I had to after that. But I hated it. I made a lot of F's, but they kept passing me because they knew I was smart enough to do the work. They said I was just lazy and didn't
Man, I
want to do it.
wish. What the fuck? Like,
I
oh, we
mean,
know what he's capable of. We'll pass him anyway. Man, I wish.
no, cause like, yeah, no, because like they actually said I had a pretty like pretty intelligent. Basically, they said I was pretty intelligent for my age. I mean, when I was in first grade one time, I actually got in trouble for doing something, and they put me in the second grade classroom, and I was doing second grade work, like when I was
That's
in
happened to
first
me
grade.
before.
Yeah, and I was just like, it was really easy, but I still was, I was just bad. I was always just getting into shit because I was like, man, I ain't finna do this work. Cause my parents, they'd be like, you have any homework? I'm like, no. And then they'll call the teacher. Did you have any homework? Yeah. I'm like, damn.
Man,
Yeah,
I would
it's
do
like,
that shit all the time.
yeah. I was but I mean, here's the problem with me is I learned a lot. Like, after I got out of school, how the real world works, like man, it was a rude awakening because I used to get away with so much murder outside of school, like in school and doing whatever. I used to get away with so much, and then you know, reality hits a rude awakening when you get out in the real world. It changes. Definitely. Man, it was rough. When I turned 18 and got out of high school, it was rough.
Did I hear
I'm
that
trying to.
correctly?
What?
You say I got away with so it's murder?
No, when I got away, you got away with murder, basically. It was a figure of speech.
Oh, I'm
I
like,
got away with
wait, did
No.
I miss something? I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I never murdered
Wait,
nobody.
what the fuck?
No, no, I never murdered nobody,
I'm
but
like, wait, what?
yeah, like you get away with murder. That's like kind of a thing. You always just getting away with anything.
I've been playing with a fucking killer this whole time.
Yep, I've been trying to teach you how to kill.
What the fuck? Trying to teach me how stealing shit.
Well, I'm trying to keep your future intact. But
What the fuck?
if it wasn't for my best friend, I probably would be way worse off because he was a Christian. He actually was a real good influence on me.
Do you still
And
talk to him?
no, he's actually coming in town for Fourth of July, so I'll probably get a chance to hang out with him maybe once or twice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, me and him grew up together. Shit, we done did all that shit. He the one that got me into playing like Nintendo shit a lot. I didn't play it that much, but he got me into playing it a lot. And we used to play basketball. And by the way, you want to know, he's actually black.
Oh, no, that
Yeah.
is a big ass shock. Considering all these fucking black stereotypes you be saying.
Well, the thing is, him and his family, they don't meet that stereotype at all. Like his family. Like every time, like Christmas and usually Fourth, just whatever it is, they usually invite me over for dinner when I usually eat dinner with them during that time. So his family, yeah, they're not like that at all. Pretty much now they know they know the stereotypes. I know we make fun of it and stuff, but it's because, but yeah, he don't fit that at all. He's like educated. Dude's a computer science master. He had a master's degree in computer science.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, he's like super smart. I'm trying to think why the hell me and him best friends, but I mean, he's always thought I was smart. He just always said I flaked off so dang much. Oh, another thing I tell you, when I was in high school, I didn't feel like I realized like high school they're not gonna pass me, like the middle school and elementary school did. They're not just gonna let me go to the next grade by making straight Fs. So, um, and so when I got to English class and all that, I acted dumb so I could get into the resource classes and make straight A's.
Wow.
You ever heard of resource? That's like not retarded, but like not between retarded and normal. It's
Yeah.
like yeah, I acted dumb so I can get in those classes in ninth grade. So because I was like fail like and my best friend knew it too and he was just like so he just shook his head and he was just like making fun they were making fun of me and shit for it. But I was just like I was messing with him. I was like, well, look at this, dude. My GPA is about the same as yours. Because I was taking those. I'm like making straight A's, and here I'm making fun of the kids in the class. Making fun of the kids in the class, calling them stupid and shit.
Hold on, let me look.
But one thing I will say is my resource teacher, man, she was hot. She was fine as a motherfucker, man. I would say I had a little crush on her for a while. She was hot. So yeah, I would say that. Yeah, she's hot. I remember Miss Turner, man.
Miss Turner. How did I know she could
That
have
was her name.
one of those kind of
Turner.
names?
Man, she was hot. But and like it was weird because like after that, like the year after she left, like the year after that she had me. But she caught on too while she was in there. She was like, you don't need to be in here. And I said, just I said, Miss Turner, just don't interfere. I don't want to. I'm not going back to regular English. I said, I don't want to go back to regular English. I said, I can't do it. I said, I'm not finna be bored out of my mind and all this stuff, doing this stuff. I gotta focus on more important things. She's like, what's that? Women. She just started laughing. I said, oh, really? I said, yeah. I said, women. And I used to always like smile at her and shit, 'cause she was hot. I was like 15, 16. She was like 20, 27 or something. Man, she was hot. Yeah. It was but yeah, she knew what I was doing. Hell, even the assistant teacher, they all knew what I was doing.
I mean, it's
It's
kind of
just like
obvious. They see a smart student in class like that.
I go in class like they're like doing homework, studying and shit. I'm like, study for what? She's like, we'll study for a spelling test. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers don't know how to spell this shit. I'm like, man, what y'all gotta study? It's like, what the fuck? But like, my best friend knew the resource teacher. She knew that she was teaching resources. She would always say hi to me, and then my best friend would tell her like make fun of me and say I'm like retarded or some shit. But he knew. He would always make fun of me. Like, look, there's a retard teacher always trying to look over there. Yeah, she pays a lot of attention to Steve. I'm like, yeah, I know she does. I know she pays attention to me because she loves me.
I get out of here. He's saying some shit like that.
Man, that's what it was. So it was like, it was yeah. I acted dumb so I can get in those classes, man. I was like, yeah, a lot of stuff I did was stupid though, man. Because like once I got out in the real world, I'm just like all this shit I should have learned in high school, I didn't. Because I just got out of it by acting dumb. So yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, but I will say I did pass. I never took high school algebra at all. I got out of it by, like I said, getting into dumb classes. But I actually went to college for 1 year. I
Oh.
went to college for 1 year. I had to take college algebra without ever taking high school algebra. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna do this? I have no idea what to do. So what I did is do what I do best. I cheated. Yeah, I cheated my way through it. And I found ways to get out. I've cheated in pretty much every class in college. I found ways to get out of doing it. I was like, man, I should do not. I went. The only reason why I went because the head of admissions for the college wanted some basketball players, and I went there for a full year. Now, what sucked though was like after I got into the school, a year after the first semester, the basketball coach left. I'm like, well, I'm still here. And that pretty much, I just said, man, I don't belong here. Shit. That's why I dropped out of college.
Mm.
So
So
yeah,
you at least graduated high school, though, right?
yeah, I graduated high school. I didn't go to my own graduation though.
Why?
Cause man, they like here's my reason. It's like man, they want me to pay $100 for a cap and
What the
gown I'm gonna wear
fuck?
once. Oh, I said that y'all gonna make me pay $100 for a cap and gown I'm wear once. I was like, fuck that shit. I ain't buying that shit. And I ain't gotta go walk across no platform. No, I graduated. I ain't gotta do that. And my dad was actually kind of like happy in a way, cause like, well, at least I ain't gotta give him $100. At least I ain't gotta pay for
At
stuff
least I
like
ain't gotta give him $100
that.
now.
I didn't even get my senior pictures taken. I was like, man, y'all trying to rip me off. I ain't getting my senior pictures taken. Fuck that. I was like all about that. I didn't go to my own prom, because of the money. I said, man, they were charging way too much. So I didn't go to my own prom. But what I did do is on prom night, I pretty much had a party, and some of the people didn't go to the prom. They thought the prices were too high. They went and hung out with me and my crew. Yeah, $50? Hell no. That was a lot of money back then, especially for a high school student. So yeah, I did. I didn't go to prom. I didn't do any of that shit. I never did any of that. But I played it. I played in the band though. I played drums in the band. And I played like 1 or 2 years of football. I think it was 1 year. Played 1 year, 1 year of football, and I played the other two in the band. So yeah, did that. My real love was basketball though, but I wasn't. I was white and they didn't want me. So, it was bad. I think the coach was racist, man. Now, granted, I probably make the same mistake too. But like he would pick all like the he'd pick all the black kids to play on the basketball team. I'm like, man, some of these folks I know I could have beat. So me and my two white friends, I know we could have beat them, but they didn't pick us. I think they actually no, they picked me and the other two. Actually, it was between the three of us, and he picked them two. The reason why is because, and I was happy more than anything because I was like, dude, y'all ain't gonna get no playing time. So like, enjoy. Y'all gonna walk around wearing a jersey you ain't ever sweat in. I was like, go for it. I'm gonna go play church ball. I can just dominate everybody. so, but yeah, that's what happened. I tell you, man, I got so many dang stories. I'm like an old man sitting in a rocket chair talking to Perry. Man, I got so many stories. Like I said, I did high school. Yeah, I was pretty bad in high school. I mean, like I said, acted dumb to get in resource classes. And then my senior year, actually, no, I tell you, I did fail my ninth grade. I forgot. They didn't get me in a resource class. And they got me in a resource class, I think, then, but I did fail my ninth grade year. Um, yeah, that's when I found out I had to find a way to get around this shit. But yeah, I failed my ninth grade year, but I saw, and then I had two ninth grade years, but then I got enough credits to where I could skip my 10th grade year. So when I skipped my 10th grade year, so I went 9, 9, 11, 12, right? But my 12th grade year, I was so behind on credits, I had to work my ass off. But then my dad laid something on me that made me change my mind. Is where he said, when you get out of school, you're going to have to go to work or go to college. And I was like, well, fuck this shit. I'm going to stay an extra year in school. So I was like, so I failed some of my senior classes on purpose, and I went back at the next year.
So you had to
And
go twice.
yeah, I had 5 years of high school. So it was like
Ooh.
9, 9, 11, 12, 12. But what was funny about it is like, yeah, I came back because, like I said, my dad, when I did that, he was like, "Oh, very clever, boy, very clever." Okay. I said, "Well, you going to do one more year of school?" I said, "All right." In my senior year that year, I had like maybe two classes that I really needed, and the rest was just cakewalk. So I took, it was an English class and a science class, and it was a cakewalk because like I had, oh shit, hold on, I gotta, oh, real fast, I gotta charge my controller. Um, because we had six classes. I had band for two classes. No, I had band for one class. Uh, and there was a class called food services. Yeah. And guess what? Nothing but black folks were in it. I'm not lying. I promise you, I was the only white person other than this one guy who was like a hippie who didn't care. Um, yeah, I was uh, I was in that class, and food services was like so easy. All you did was like cook food, eat it, and that was it. Just follow the recipe.
Wait, how'd you pass that class when you say you can't even cook?
Oh, I passed the class, but I mean, I know how to cook. I'm not good at it because
But
I ain't. I mean, I did. All you did was follow the recipe in that
oh
class.
yeah, that.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of felt bad because it was this like retarded kid in the class too, and like everybody kind of made fun of him, which I did too, but
What?
because like whatever he did, man, he would never get in trouble. Like he do the same shit we do and never get in trouble. So like, so we would just like get annoyed by that. And so I played a little prank on him one time. It was kind of rough though, but it was like a prank on him. I filled the sink up with like scalding hot water, and like
Oh
I threw a
my
rag in
god.
there, and I asked him
No.
to get the rag out. Man, all of a sudden I heard youch.
Ouch.
Yes. And wait till he's like, Miss her name was Miss Jones, the teacher. He's like, Miss Jones, I burned my hand, Miss Jones. Like, it was just so funny. Ouch. But yeah. Mm. And our teacher, she was like kind of older, so she really didn't like pay a lot of attention to us. Man, we did so much bad shit in that class. And we stole food out the refrigerator.
What the fuck? I'm not surprised.
Hey, I took, you know that I took a class called child development to where you had to like carry around the egg for a week.
Oh, I've
Man,
heard about those.
all I did was take my egg, put it in the food service freezer, and just go get it when class started. That's all I.
That's if I ever come to that, I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah. That's what she did. Like that's what I did. And yeah, food services was fun though. 'Cause everybody, we only had like six of us in the class, so everybody had like something to make fun of about them. So we're a tight knit group, but we're just always like making fun of each other, checking each other and stuff. So it was kind of funny. But but one thing about the food service, they had the coffee shop, which basically is like it's like a mini restaurant they had for lunch, and we did it. And I was like the waiter and stuff. Oh, they were giving me money and shit for tips and stuff. Like, oh, that's nice. So that was pretty cool. I liked like food services was fun. I took that class. I had band. I had band the last period of the day, and I had study hall the fifth period of the day, right before it. So I asked them, could I just spend the study hall period in the band room, and they okayed it. Man, I used to leave school after fourth period every day because the band director never knew I was there. He never after marching season, which was after basically like November. From that point forward, I just left school after fourth period every day.
Wow.
Man,
Know
I had
what?
100 averaging band never show up to the class.
Know what I would do? So I think this was like in ninth grade. So Like, basically, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so here's how my. I had two classes that were like at the end. It was English and then gym. So what I would
Mm.
do, and then before that, too, those two classes I had lunch. What I would do is I would skip lunch, and I would leave school. And since there's a like I had a bus card, so just in case I missed my school bus, I can just take the bus home. There's literally just one bus to go from the school to my house. So I would just
Mm.
leave school, go on the bus, go to like where my house is, and like remember how I told you I have a library across the street. I would just sit
Yeah.
at the library and just like watch anime on the computers until like it was like the time for like school to end. And then what I would do was I would watch my bus stop and I got off the bus with the kids.
Man.
And that shit
Yeah.
worked for a long time until finally the teacher called and asked why I wasn't coming to the class.
Well, like my thing is like my senior year, my second senior year, basically, is I got my car. Man, that almost failed. Like my senior year, that not showing up to school. Like I got to the point to where the student or the school said I had to have a doctor's note every time I missed from that day forward because I missed so many days. Because like I had my car and I had my freedom and shit. I was like, fuck it, I ain't going to school. And then
Yeah.
so I said, man, I said might as well try to graduate. And I barely made it out. I graduated. I just it was easy though, but like I said, I left at 12 o'clock every day because I had my car. And one time was kind of funny. I actually got caught one time, and I was riding around the Millington, and the band director was like, he saw me. He saw my car on the road. He saw me. And like what was funny is like he saw me, and it was like I was like, oh shit, I hope he didn't see me. And then like the next day he came up to me. He's like, yeah, where were you riding around the road yesterday during sixth period or no fifth period actually? He was like, I just said, man, he called me. I was like, yeah, I was. I said, yeah, I was. Sorry. He was like, I know. He was like, I know it's your senior year and everything, but you gonna have to come to class a little bit. I said, all right. I said, I'll come to class a little bit, and I will come like once a week. And
What the fuck? Alright, I
yeah, I
will
was
come a little bit. Alright, you said that a little bit. You
I
took
mean,
that shit
like,
literal a little
yeah,
bit.
because I only needed two classes out of the six. I only needed two, and it was my
Oh, so
first
that's how
period
that
and my fourth
works.
period. It was my first period and my fourth period. That's all I really needed. The other classes were just flake classes, like food services. They
So
were just a flake class.
I've been wondering that. Like, for I know it's how credits now once you're in high school. So my question is this does what I was saying is when you just need specific classes, those are only classes you have, and once you do those classes, you can
Uh,
just leave. That's what I was thinking. But you actually have to do other classes.
I mean, no, like you have a certain amount of credits you got to get, and certain things are required to graduate.
Yeah, I know
So
that. But
some
let's
classes
say
aren't.
like how you were saying
So
you just needed two more classes. Like once you do those two classes, can't you just leave technically?
no, I wouldn't like that though, because you had to take at least five classes per year, or out of the six. You could
Oh,
have study hall, but I had my study hall in the band room, so I was like, psh, I just went to the band room. Fifth and sixth period was band for me. I just went there and like, we would mess around, play, work on some stuff, playing the drums or whatever. But after marching season, shoot, concert season came in, I hardly ever did anything. So that was band was actually really fun though. I mean, I will say my first senior year when I did band, the first senior year, it was like it kept me busy, but it was real fun. I mean, hell, like all them bus trips were really fun. So I was a drummer, and the drummers always rode the bus with the color guards, and we would always, make out and shit on the dang bus with the color guard girls,
the color guard.
the flag girls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, but that's what. Yeah, man. High school was fun. I enjoyed it. I think my last year, yeah. But I don't know. Once I got out of high school, shit, I had a rude awakening though. So it was rough. All them tricks don't work when you get out in the real world. Like you act dumb at a job, they just be like, "All right, you fired." So that didn't work. But I had a nice job. I had a job set up for me right when I got out of high school because I knew a lot. I knew the right people back then. So it is alright, fun. And you, like I said, you in high school now, so you should be having a lot of fun. But they got that COVID shit, virtual learning and stuff. Man, well, we never had nothing like that. So, but yeah, it was good. My best friend was in the band with me. And like I said, he graduated a year ahead of me because, like I said, he actually went 4 years. So, and he went to UT Knoxville, majored, and had like what was it, two, three scholarships actually. So he had it going on. But yeah, fun days. Used to always, like I said, always try something new. Always know me as like some crazy doing all this like crazy shit stuff. So like I said, you might as well enjoy high school. It's a fun time. But it's a different time nowadays. We ain't never had no online relationships in high school shit. We ain't had never heard of that shit. We're like online. What the fuck? Hell no. Like shit. You ever meet somebody, you take her out, and you see where it goes from there. So, man, it was kind of funny, man, because a friend of mine named Derek, he was with me, and this dude would always find like the hoish, most hoish women and shit, and he was always try to get all of us to go fuck this girl. I would always back out of it. I would never win. Did it. But man, yeah, he said everybody. He saw like, man, there was some hoes in the band. I will say that much. There was some hoes. Girls were hoes. Some of them were. That one girl got pregnant when she was a freshman. I was laughing. I was like laughing
What
my ass
the
off.
fuck?
Yeah.
Actually, now that you said that, on my first day of going to high school, I like two kids got caught fucking in the bathroom on the first day of me going to high school. I'm like,
That's what
well,
it
that's
is.
just how this school's gonna be.
Oh, that's so like yeah. I mean, friend of mine, he got my friend of mine, well, Derek's friend. He was a senior and hell, he got caught fucking a freshman, like fucking a freshman in the bathroom. Like
Is
damn.
that common? I've always been wondering that. Is that shit common?
For ghetto folks, it is because my friend Derek was ghetto, and his friend Floyd that got caught was ghetto. They were all ghetto. They're from North Haven. And that's where I used to go play basketball in the hood. Me and my best friend, because we used to wipe everybody out in our neighborhood. So yeah, it was like that. Like yeah, pretty much. So it kind of made me laugh though. Derek rigged it up to where a lot of the band guys could go in there and get their dick sucked by this girl. I was laughing at that because he was like, "Come on, man!" And then one day, like it was just funny because one day told me he told me the story about what happened with all of them, and he told me this one dude named Lil, we called him Lil Black because he was like dark skinned as fuck, but he was just real little. So like we call him Lil Black. Man, he told me about Lil Black. He's like Lil Black when that girl saw his dick, Lil Black started moaning so damn loud. He was hollering and shit. Like we were just laughing about it. He said he was moaning and like hollering. I was like, what the fuck? I said that must have been Lil Black's first time. Yep, that girl got pregnant. I don't even know who. I don't even think they ever. I never knew who the dad was or anything. But with her, who knows, man? Because she was with everybody. She come to me. I wanted me to. She offered to suck my dick. I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know, I stayed away from that. I didn't want to get in trouble like that. Get with an STD and you through.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Misfit.
Yeah. They say you get an STD, you through after that, man. I said, nah, I stay clear of that shit. remember, man. She was like, and my best friend was like always telling me, don't like. He said, man, you better watch that. Don't be around all that. I said, yeah, I know, but I was around it, but I never partake in it because you know. And then she was like talking to my best friend and me. She's like, I'm a nympho. I want it all the time. I just can't help it. I want it right now. And I'm just like, man. I just started laughing. She's like, man, Steve, I'll suck your dick right now if you want to. We just gotta go meet somewhere. I said, nah, I'm good. I said, I'm fine. And then she told the other girls, they're like, man, y'all suck dick. And all the girls were like, hell no, we don't suck dick. I just started laughing. I'm like, man, bitches, y'all know y'all do. Quit lying. Yeah. Being in high school is so fun because then you went like you're driving around. And you go to the like restaurants like Burger King, McDonald's. Some of your friends are working there. They just hook you up with free food. So I remember one time I went to Wendy's one time and there was a girl flirting with me at the drive-thru, right? I never asked for her number or nothing. She gonna give me my number or give me her number on the back of the receipt. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm like, well, you gonna give me the number? I said, man, I ain't trying to talk. I ain't trying to talk to you. Reason why is because I was already talking to her older sister. But
Oh my
I don't
god.
think, but I don't
What
think she knew
the
about it.
fuck?
I don't think she knew I was talking to her older sister. So yeah.
I thought you were gonna say the reason why because he was like ugly or some shit, but that's
Well,
even
that's that was
worse.
another thing though. Yeah, she was an ugly sister too. So yeah, it was that too. Her older sister, like yeah, I was talking to her at the same time, and man, I almost had sex with her older sister because like we both on the last day of school. Hell, she invited me to her house and shit, and I went to her house. And we're just sitting there. I'm thinking to myself, man, there's something about that. I said, I wonder. I'm finna. Or I didn't lose my virginity until I was 20, actually, and I was like, man, am I about to lose my virginity here? I said, well, fuck it. And then like we were sitting there on the couch, and then her mom came home. I was like, well, I guess not. Just, I said, I guess not. I said, it's time to go. So, but yeah, and it was funny because like, man, her sister had like the biggest. I think her sister had a pretty bad crush on me, but like, that I'm thinking to myself is like, 'cause this was before cell phones and like regular cell phones. And she gave me her number. I just started laughing because I'm just thinking to myself, I already got your number. That's why I call your sister. But I didn't like
Oh my god.
because we used to call the house phones now back then.
Oh
You just call
yeah.
the house phones. It's like I already got your number. I just call your sister all the time. But yeah, that was yeah. She was like her younger sister. Yeah, she was like kind of all up on me. Or she just really wanted me. And I was like, nah. Her younger sister was the ugly one of the group. And it's like, and it wasn't like she was going to develop into something good either, because she already came developed, and it just wasn't good. So yeah, she was like, yeah, bye, Steven, with your fine ass. I'm like, what the fuck?
Was she black?
Yeah, like a lot of black girls like me, man. Like back in the day, they used to love me because I think just because like I have that like talk shit attitude, like they love that. A lot of them love it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like they love it, man. They love this shit. I'm talking. Yeah, bye with your fine ass. I'm like, man, hell, my first crush was actually a black girl. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, a black girl. Yep. Yeah, I remember that. But then, man, I'm kind of glad I didn't go out with her because she ended up catching an STD a couple years later. Yeah, she caught. Well, it was a chlamydia. It wasn't like serious, but it was chlamydia in college. I'm like, man, you let yourself go after you went to school. So, so yeah, I remember all that shit. I think it's kind. Yeah, that's what happened though. Yeah. Out of high school, yeah, those were fun days. I used to play basketball every day after school or after band practice. Go back, man. I was always busy. I didn't play video games for pretty much like a year, year and a half straight. Didn't even touch a video game because I was so busy having fun in high school. So once I joined back playing video games, I'm like, man, this is all the games that are out. I have no idea what to do or how to play them. So, but yeah, it was fun. Like I said, you should enjoy it, man. You got what, 3 more years, 2 more years, something like that. Enjoy it while you can. Shit, we had some fun times. Oh, I didn't tell you this. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. My second freshman year, we had a race riot at our school.
A race riot?
A race, yeah, a riot at our school. It was a racial riot
The
where it
fuck?
was the blacks and the rednecks. It was. No, it was like we were coming back from assembly. Like apparently over the weekend, two of them got a black guy and a redneck got in a fight, and they came back over the weekend. And uh, or it was something that happened. Then the rednecks basically like hung 4 black ducks from one of the trees near the school. I think that's what it was. They hung the 4 black ducks, and then like we went to the we had like an assembly that day. It was funny. It was on Valentine's Day of all days. It was kind of funny. Um, yeah, and then we're walking back from the assembly. All of a sudden, like all these blacks started surrounding these rednecks, and they all jump on the back of this red. I guess one of their trucks. They were all back there, like ready to fend them off. And the cops showed up, and both showed up. They had police dogs and everything. I was kind of laughing because like they just like the police dogs just went and like just like started took the black folks down. It's kind of funny because like one of my friends I knew was like he was like kind of into he wasn't a friend but he was like somebody I knew and like dog just started jumping on him and shit. I just started laughing. I was just like that was just kind of funny like how the dog jumped on him and while all this is going on it's just like a big race war, big race thing on that day. It was like a big riot. Yep, I remember that. And then like we were all trying to figure out ways to get home because that was before we had vehicles, and we were trying to find ways to get back to the house. And I hitched a ride with a friend of mine that lived nearby. I mean, and boy, that was rough. I mean, to me, it wasn't rough on my end, but it seemed pretty bad because like during while they were calming it down, I went back to class, and this black guy I kind of knew saw me, and he started wanting to pick a fight with me. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. He's like, what the fuck you looking at? And I was like, I'm just looking like, what's your problem, man? And then the other teacher just kind of got between us before anything. I was like, I didn't know what was going on. Like, I didn't know what the fuck he wanted to fight me for. Probably just the whole race thing. So, yeah, so it was pretty bad. Yeah, I forgot all about the race riot. Now that you reminded me of it. Yep, February 14th, 1995. I remember the day. Yep, Valentine's Day. Boy, all the students had that were involved with it, they had to have counseling and shit after a while. It was bad, man. It was on the news and everything. So, yep, I was like right next to the truck when all these like rednecks jumped on top of it. I'm surprised I didn't get hit or anything, but nobody hit me. I guess like they knew who I was. I don't know. So, yep. So that, yeah, be lucky you wasn't involved with shit like that. Nowadays, y'all too soft anyway. I wouldn't get in no fight with nobody. Y'all like, fuck you, man. I'm gonna like send you evil pictures or send you bad text messages. Back then they threw down. They forwarded. Yeah, I remember they hung 4 black ducks on a tree outside the school. Man, I was like, oh shit.
Wait, does
So
that
man,
mean something?
dude, they hanging black ducks.
Oh,
I just said that they hung 4 black ducks on outside on the tree outside of school over that weekend. That shit escalated very fast.
what
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I was involved in all that shit. I was around all that shit. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of shit like that. Them rednecks, they didn't like blacks, and vice versa. So, mhm. Yeah. I got home. I think we were off school the rest of the week that week. It was on Tuesday, if I remember. We were off school the rest of the week. They had to repair that shit. 'Cause that was rough. I don't know. Probably had more school riots before, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, they kind of contained it a little bit, but it was just kind of everybody did not go nowhere. They pretty much stayed in the same classroom until they finally got a chance to leave. It was chaotic though for a while. We were highly. They had like I said, they were all just running like. Yeah, if I would have known, I could have actually like got home sooner. I didn't know the extent of how bad it was, but it was bad. Millington Central High School race riot. I wonder if you could Google that and see what it says. I want to try Googling it now. I want to see if they actually made some, like, said anything about it. I want to see if it actually went somewhere. It probably didn't, but I'm going to Google it now. I'm going to Google it and see. You might be able to look at it too. Race riots for 1995. Oh wow, yeah, you can look at it. Well, it doesn't have a picture, but it's talking about suggests that more recent history is included, such as 1974 and 1995 race riots. But they didn't say like they're not saying suggest that. Let me look at it and see. I didn't realize you can actually Google this shit. Cause I sure forgot. School history is pulled from the page website. Oh yeah, they pulled all that shit. Man, of course they're gonna pull it. Well, at least it shows it. At least it's acknowledged that it was there. Damn, that's all they had. They're gonna pull the information. Yeah, they don't wanna. Let's see, student report. Racial riot. Oh. Ooh, let me see. I might be able to look it up. Can't believe they actually got it on there. What? Why the fuck am I going to Christian Science? I ain't looking at that. Hey, UT Martin. Why the fuck is this on UT Martin? They ain't got nothing to do with Millington. Oh. Oh, I didn't show the Millington one. Okay. And yeah. Yeah, you should look at. Man, you up late tonight, dog. What's going on with you?
No, I'm just listening to this shit.
Oh, yeah, you sitting on the learning tree.
You know, honestly, when you're talking, I just picture you like sitting in a fucking rocking chair, just sitting me, telling me all this shit, like an old
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, I mean, I'm giving advice to the youngins. I picture you like sitting Indian style looking up at me.
For once, you're not saying advice is fucking retarded. Like, hell, you should learn how to steal or some stupid shit.
Well, I mean, I still think you should learn.
Oh my
It would
god,
never
you
hurt.
ruined it.
It would never hurt to like learn a craft or learn a
It
trade.
would never hurt to learn a craft.
Yeah, it never hurt to learn a craft, dog.
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, I'm just trying to help you out, dog. Man, I'm on Facebook now. I don't know what else stories you want me to tell. I got some more, but I just can't remember them right now. sitting under the learning tree trying to learn about what happened. You'll have some crazy story to tell some 15-year-old when you're 40 when you're online.
16.
Whatever, you're still a little boy.
Wow.
Oh, what is this? Oh. Oh, never mind. That was something interesting. Yeah. I could go over a lot of different shit. Yeah, my best friend did help me out a lot. I probably would have been real fucked up if I didn't meet him. Probably been on drugs or some shit. Probably would have been in jail or on drugs at this time. Also taught me not to be racist too. Never was racist. Some of my family was for a while, but learned it all. People have their funny quirks. And when me and him hang out, we're probably just gonna be reminiscing about a bunch of shit. I ain't gonna go to sleep. I got plenty of other stories I can tell you some other day, my son. YouTube sniper. I ain't gonna run tell his mom, Mama, did you know what Steve did when he was at Resno did when he was a kid? Get loud, boy. Get loud. Get loud, boy. What you talking about? Man, I got
Fucking
familiar
prank
with black.
kicking little kid.
Man, I think I told y'all. I think I told Taco and all that shit. I never told you. Got around to you. But look at that. Oh. Man, me and my best friend used to play. One of us we rent a game on the weekends and we come over and play it. We having fun. Good when you didn't have no responsibilities. Life is great when you don't have a lot of them. I lost my virginity to a girl named Shaquita.
You did?
Yeah, I was with a black girl. Her name was Shaquita. 20 years old. That was 19 or 20. I don't remember exactly the age, but I think it was 19 or 20. Yeah, Shaquita. Yeah, I remember that day. I remember that day. Mm. Man, I lost a lot of my pictures I had of her. But yeah, she was a skinny black woman. Skinny black, she was my age. I think she's a couple months older than me. She's a skinny black woman, both 20 years old. She apparently got started way earlier than I did. She had like a 5-year-old little girl when she was 20. Yep, had a 5-year-old girl grown nowadays. Yep. Any other stories you want me to tell her?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't remember all of them. I really need to start deleting people off my friends list. I haven't talked to these people in a long time. I need to start deleting them. Hmm. I talked to Christy earlier today. Yeah, I don't know what other stories to tell right now. Everything's drawing a blank from me. Man, don't you have to go fake workout tomorrow?
Fake workout.
Yeah. Allegedly will go work out tomorrow.
I might go or I might not, cause I might be going swimming tomorrow again with my niece and nephew.
Oh, man. Hopefully, hopefully you'll have a lifeguard out there for you. Yeah, I guess I could tell you some stories about my handicapped friend. There was a kid in the neighborhood. I kind of feel bad 'cause he like died a couple years ago now, but he actually had muscular dystrophy. You know what that is?
No, what is that?
It's basically he's in a wheelchair because like his muscles don't develop like at all, like hardly at all. So he can't even walk.
Mm,
Yeah, it was a kid. We had a kid like that in the neighborhood, but he was one of them kids where like we always like were nice to him, but he always like try to feel privileged about it. And me and my best friend were probably the wrong people to do that too. Um, because yeah, we kind of mess with him a lot. I just remember, I do remember one thing we did is where we were just shooting. We were kids, so we were like shooting squirt guns and stuff like on super soakers at each other. And we were doing it, and we were like, he said, "Don't like he had a squirt gun or something." He was like, "Hey, don't like." We were just shooting him a little bit, and then he was like, "Don't shoot me, man. I promise I won't shoot y'all or something." He was like inside or something. He's like, "I promise I won't shoot y'all." So like he can't. So he came out of the house. I was like, all right, man, we ain't gonna shoot you. He came out of the house, and he shot both of me and my best friend with a water gun, right? So I was like, this motherfucker just said he wasn't gonna shoot us. You hear this shit? So man, what we did. So what I did, I said, fuck this shit. I went over there to his wheelchair, to him in the wheelchair, held him down, and I instead of shooting him with the gun, I unscrewed the tank and all the water just landed all over.
mm. You just poured it on him?
I just unscrewed the tank and just doused him with all the water in the tank.
Oh my god.
Man, he was so upset. He was so upset because he was like, "We all got little water on us." This dude was doused. I said, "I bet you won't be trying to lie to nobody more, will you?" Yeah, I remember that with him. I feel bad because he actually died not too long ago, about a couple years back. Muscular
Mm.
dystrophy, they don't live very long.
Oh.
Yeah, because their muscles deteriorate to the point where they have nothing. So, yeah, yeah. Remember, old Lyle, me and my best friend hung out with him, but man, I kind of feel bad too because like apparently I started something between my best friend and him, and like I didn't realize it. I just thought it was funny, and like I told my best friend's black, right? I told when he and the handicap dude got into it, like a little argument. He said, he said, you could go in and leave and don't ever come back to my best friend. And like, I was over there. I went over there like to my best friend afterwards and said, man, he just said he don't want you around no more because you're black.
Oh my god.
Man, they were best friend didn't hang out with him all summer because of that. And he didn't even know. Like he didn't even know, and like he thought he was like racist against him. And he found out that I actually just instigated it, and he was mad at me for a while. But it was just funny. Like, don't ever come back. Yeah, he said he don't like you because you're black. Yeah, it was pretty funny. We actually played a joke on him too, like the handicap dude. We played a joke on him where like we turned all his clocks like I think 5 hours ahead or something.
Oh my
Where
god.
even his alarm clock. So like he actually was like he went to school or he woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning when he was supposed to wake up at 6, and he thought it was time to go to school. So like, cause every clock we had around him, we turned it that time. And like he actually went and got ready and everything, and like he got ready and was waiting for the bus to come get him. He's like, "It's pitch
Oh
black
my
outside."
god.
It's like it's pitch black outside. He's like, "What's going on?" You know, and then he realized like when he did that, he's like, "Man." So he went back in the house and just watched Sports Center or something. That's what he said. But yeah,
Wait, how do you know?
that's what he told us.
Oh.
Yeah, he told us it. It was just like we're just like what? You know, because we did that. We always play jokes on each other and shit like that. Always, we're always doing some shit. My best friend tried to play a joke on me and it backfired and it worked on my dad. And it went on my dad, and my dad was like mad at me because like my best friend basically like unscrewed the salt shakers in my house. My dad got the salt and like all of it came out onto the spaghetti, and like he was like, "Boy," he's like, "Y'all been messing around with the salt shakers," and you know all that, and I was like, "Man, no, Justin tried to do that shit to me." Yeah, it backfired and went on my dad. So yeah, we've been playing little jokes on each other. I remember, man, we used to do all out of shit. um, Anytime somebody would stay the night at somebody's house, you know, we always would do. We'd always like play some kind of joke on whoever fell asleep first. Like, that was pretty much always. And one night I fell asleep first, and I woke up, and they poured water on my head when I was asleep, woke me up, and I was like, man, I was like, y'all motherfuckers, I was so mad. And it was the handicapped kid and my best friend, and it was funny. I was like thinking, okay, well, I can't get Justin, but I know I can get Lyle. I'm gonna wait for Lyle to fall asleep. Man, Lyle fell asleep, right? And I was just gonna sneak out to get some water and accidentally stepped on his leg. It woke him up. I was like, he was like, oh, my leg. Shit, you're gonna wake my, cause it was at my house. So it was like, you're gonna wake my parents up. But it was just funny. Like, oh, my leg. But we did that. And, um, what?
Where's now? Yow!
Yow! Yow! Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to think what other pranks we used to play on each other. We were playing pranks all the time. I remember one time I knocked on this other guy's house. You know, to my friends, went to another friend's house, and like we stole all the food out of his pantry and put it in the trunk of my car.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Funny thing is, like, it was a joke, but the funny thing is, like, I never returned it. So I just,
What the fuck?
yeah, like, we were kind of, I was thinking about it now, like, I looked at my trunk, like, oh yeah, I forgot, because I looked at all that, I forgot about it, once all the food in my trunk, like, I forgot all about that. I said, well, man, we stole all that food and shit. We steal food from folks and shit. It was kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Stealing all the food at the pantry was kind of funny. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. It was like we'd always like do little jokes like that though. Just like there was this when I was growing up in the neighborhood, we had these two kids. They moved in like probably when I was like 17 or something, 18. And I still live with my parents, so I was 26. But like they were like 15 and 16, I think. But like when they moved in, you know, I would always play jokes on them all the time. Yeah, I stole so much shit from them. Like I stole so much stuff from them, like all their video games and stuff. I'd be like, "Hey, let me borrow it," and I just borrow it, never return it at all.
I
Like,
remember I used to do that shit too. I'm like, oh, I forgot it. It's at my house still. Like, I'll bring it next time.
yeah, yeah, it was kind of funny, but then I forgot. Oh yeah, I remember what I did is we took the doorknob of one of the one. We took the doorknob off the hinges and put it in reverse and put it back, and we made it to where we could lock him in his room. So we like locked one of them in his room. And we just left. Like we just like
Oh
we turned the doorknob backwards, turned off the hinge, put it back on, put it backwards, and then just left. But thing is, he didn't know, like he had no idea it was like that, you know, at all. So like I was just like, all right, well, I'm finna go. We just got done with like I'm finna go. We left. Man, like all of a sudden, man, like I get a phone call. Like he calls like, Steven, you need to come over here right now and take this doorknob off, put it right back on. I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I know it was you. You locked me in my room, dude. I can't get out. I was like, I don't lock you in your room. Plus, don't you have a window in your room?
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's like, well, the window was sealed apparently, so I guess nothing could. That I guess there was no point in that. So I went back over there and I did fix the doorbell or not the doorbell, the doorknob. So yeah, did that, and then I gave my. I don't know those kids. They were like they're real close in age, but man, they were kind of stupid. They were like fall for everything. Like they would fall for all these little like jokes I or like pranks I would do to them. Like this one dude, he like one of the kid, the same kid I put to lock the doorknob or turn the doorknob around on. He was saying like he wanted me to like help buzz his hair, cut his hair, and like I don't know how to cut hair at all. So that's what's like stupid about it. He just wanted me to like use kind of like be his eyes. So what I did is like I made him. I was his eyes, but like he buzzed his hair, but I didn't tell him like there was a big old patch of hair in the back of his head, and like we both had to go to Walmart. And so I was just laughing by it. Like I was just like, all right, well, let's go to Walmart because I already knew like I knew this is gonna be funny because folks are gonna laugh at him. He don't even know what's going on. So
Wow.
this dude had a big old like a little patch of hair in his back at the back of his head, and he like where everybody could see it. It was buzzed, and then had that patch of hair. And like he was going and like folks just kind of like staring at him and shit. It was kind of funny. And like he didn't realize what I did until it was like Steven, God dang, he was so mad. I was like, why didn't you tell me? I was like, cause it was funny. So yeah, that was kind of, I had a lot of little stuff I did when I was a kid. A lot of stuff. Like this, I was always the practical joker. I always like messing with folks, doing shit. So it was kind of funny. And one dude, man, I was just kind of like those two brothers. Yeah, I gotta say those two brothers. They did some of the stupidest shit. They got in a fight. Like they got in a fight at one of them's birthday party. We were playing like I think Mario Kart on N64, and like they got in a fight over one of the characters. One of them wanted like Donkey Kong, and the other one, and both of them wanted Donkey Kong, and they got in a fight over it. But what was funny, how stupid it was, is like I'm sitting in the room playing, and then he was like, dude just said, I want, one brother picked Donkey Kong. The other one says, I want Donkey Kong, and just hit him. Like just flat out just hit him. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? And they just start fighting over a character on a video game. Yeah, I was just like, he said, I want Donkey Kong. Whop! And just hit him. And just started fighting.
How
I just
old were
started
you
laughing
when
my
that
ass.
happened?
I was, like I said, about 18 and they were about 15, 16. Yeah, I was like, I was 18, but I was like, I still live with my parents and shit. And I was working at nighttime, so I had all the time in the world to do what I wanted. So yeah, 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 that was kind of funny. Like, I want Donkey Kong. Wow. And hit him. And he start fighting. Yeah, they were funny, man. They did have me laughing some of the dumb shit they did. Man. Yeah, one dude, man, the youngest kid, he apparently liked to, that was back when that band Hanson came out, and they were horrible, but he, like, grew his hair out, like, to look like one of them Hanson kids. You can Google Hanson if you don't know what they are. But, um, Yeah, Google, like, it was Hanson kids, and man, like, he grew his hair. I'm like, dude, this motherfucker looks like a girl. Because I guess he was a late bloomer for puberty. I'm like, man, he looks like a girl. And so I'm like thinking the whole time, I was like, man, like, so we started making fun of him and asking him acting. We started treating him like a girl. We would always, like, his brother would always get him to say, yeah, she's my sister. And, like, start saying shit like that. Where until he cut his hair off, that's all we kept calling him. Like, we kept calling him a girl, like he was transgendered or some shit. So, yeah, we did that. I don't remember what else. Oh yeah, I acted like I had a crush on him.
What the fuck?
Because it was the whole girl thing. We're just messing with him, like, yeah. I was like, man, you know what? I think I got a crush on you. And I'm not gay or at all, dude. I'm telling you, I'm not gay. I really think, I do have a crush on you. And she's like, man, will you quit? I was like, no, man. Like, that blonde hair is looking mighty nice right now. And we're.
Oh, my
Yeah. So yeah, we used to live in a neighborhood called Lucy, and we kept calling him the Lucy bitch. Because I'm serious, he had the longer hair. He looked like a girl. Like, he looked like a little girl. That never, like, he didn't go through puberty until late, I guess. So, but like, what's funny is the brothers, they would like try to like impress me by dissing each other, and that was funny because like one of the brothers would make fun of him, and, like the younger one, the Lucy bitch, would make fun of like the one guy would make fun of uh the Lucy bitch, basically his brother, and like one he called the Lucy bitch called him out on some shit, and I don't think he wanted me to know. Man, because this dude apparently been like masturbating and shit and using their mom's acne statin. Like, I'm just like laughing my ass off. He said, he's like, where's mom's acne statin at now, Jason? And he just said, you fucking bitch, I hate you. Like, it was just so funny. Like, they were like about to fight, and man, it was just fun watching them. They said that man masturbated with a whole bottle of acne statin. I was like, what the fuck? Man.
Man, what the hell?
I got a lot of stories from growing up. I got 41 years worth of stories. I just remember those days though. Basketball, always was like basketball all the time. So that was mainly it. It was fun. Those are good old days. All I was doing was going out with girls, playing basketball, and working. That was pretty much it. So that was what. Sniper, man, I'm surprised you're still up, dog. You want to hear more stories? I'm trying to think of some. It's getting late now. These stories must really be nice. They're keeping you out of bed. Going ready to go to bed at 10:30 and putting your jammies on and shit.
What time is it anyway?
It's like 3 for me.
Oh shit, damn.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you.
3:15? Shit.
Yeah. Oh, you broadcasting too, so everybody's gonna hear these stories. That's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder how much I have brought. How many people have gotten to subscribe to you?
201.
You think all of them are because of me?
No, I'm a guy like over 100 before I even met you.
So I've gotten you 100 subscribers and I ain't even been trying.
I don't know, cause my Friday ones don't get that many views, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Hmm. But hell, just sitting in a party talking, that ain't a Friday
Yeah.
one, is it?
Nah, but I usually don't record those unless I'm just doing something else.
It shows you're on it now.
Yeah, cause I'm playing a game and I'm just recording you, basically, and then the game is like background shit.
Hmm. Oh, okay. So all my stories are gonna be published. Well, that's cool. I don't mind. I don't mind feeling Brothers on the table, the fire is filling the name for the slaves are ready. I'm going home. I'm going home. I haven't seen Batgirl in a while. Probably working a lot. I'm going home. I want to delete these people on my friends list. You got
Nah,
it.
what are you doing up so late?
I stay up this late all the time. I go to bed about 4 every morning.
The fuck?
Mm-hmm. I always go to bed around 4. Yeah, dog. I'm a night owl. I wake up around noon. Usually around noon. I wake up around noon. I go get something to eat, and then I watch a little YouTube and go to work. Like kind of like how my day is. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll make you into a nice young black kid.
Yeah, by trying to teach me how to steal.
I'm trying, man. I'm so surprised you ain't been. Better be if you ever decide to get monetized and shit. I would never have put me on there.
No, definitely. I'm pretty sure you need 1,000 subscribers to do that.
Oh, really? To
Yeah.
be monetized? How much can you get paid?
Depending on how many views you get, but let me put it like this: some people make a living off just in YouTube, so it's enough. No, I'd say
Oh.
once you get past like, I'd say 100K, you're pretty much set. You can literally just do YouTube full time. Cause most people that do YouTube like they'll have a job and then they'll do YouTube too, and then when they start getting enough money from YouTube, they'll quit their job and they'll just do YouTube full time.
Well, how many you gotta get to be able to live off YouTube?
Um, well,
And how do you get paid? Who pays you? YouTube, I guess.
yeah, that's the no monetize thing is. You can't really start getting money until you get 1,000 subscribers or like a certain amount of views or something like that. I'm pretty sure, like total.
Mm.
But yeah,
I'm stealing
but I
bread.
say once you get your first plaque, that should be enough to like live off of, depending on how much you
Plaque.
like. Basically, like it's like you know what a plaque is, right?
No.
It's like a
What's
little
that?
plate thingy, like it's like 100,000 subscribers, 500,000, 1 million. It's like a reward basically that YouTube gives you whenever it's like a little
Hmm.
milestone for subscribers.
Oh.
Yeah, I say
Man,
when you
that's
get your
one
first
guy.
plaque, you should be able to live off of YouTube.
There's this one guy. He's like weird, but he does like food reviews, and he'll like buy. But this dude has 107,000 views. I don't know about subscribers, but views. Damn.
I mean, I do have a website that you can use to check on YouTubers and see how much money they make.
Man, I sure would like to know how many. Um,
Want me to send you the website?
uh, um,
It's
guess you,
called
yeah,
Social Blade.
you can just look and tell me. Look at me all that.
Alright, let me know the name.
I know AVGN, the one you hated. They
Mm,
said this dude has. They said this dude has over $600,000 in his bank account from doing it.
mm.
But he's been doing it for so long.
Like, I'm looking up my favorite YouTuber,
Who is that?
Corey X Kenshin.
Corey Intention.
Corey X Kenshin. He has
Um,
9,920 subscribers, and he gets paid. Damn. estimated 19.8K to 317.5K monthly, and like
19.
238.1K to 3.8 million estimated yearly. God damn.
Wow.
He gets around like 10K a video.
What kind of videos does this dude do?
His videos break like almost they break 5 million views easily. Like he gets a lot. Like his most recent videos, they're all over 9 million views.
I know, but what does he talk about in his videos?
Well, he's a gamer type. Like he plays games, does trying to last, tries not to get scared from videos and shit.
He does what?
The last major thing he did was like a charity live stream, and what surprised me the most, usually when people do charity live streams, they'll say they donate, but they never show it. He donated like based on other people that he knew that are YouTubers as well came through and donated like a couple thousand. He himself he donated like 10K to the charity stream, so that was pretty
Hmm.
cool.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to see because I mean I don't know how much AVGN does it, but he was one of the first. So.
Let me look up Angry Video Game Nerd. Let me see.
Well, Cinemassacre is where his channel is called Cinemassacre. He does movie reviews too sometimes.
I'm gonna look at Angry Video Game Nerd first, see what happens.
Okay.
Alright, there he is. Oh. Oh, that's not too bad.
What?
3.9K to 61.6K monthly, and then 46.2K to 739.4K yearly.
I mean, that's not bad considering the fact that that's all he does. Like, it's basically that.
He gets about 1.5 to 1.8K on most of his videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know how often he has it come out, but I don't know. So yeah, man, yeah, it'd take a long time to get that much shit.
Not really. Corey, the dude that I was just talking about, he get like right now he hasn't been making videos, but there's a thing about Corey Skipton. His views grow when he's not doing shit. Like literally, he's on break right now. He's getting like an easy 1 minute subscribers by not even posting videos. That's what
Hmm.
amazes me. That's how you know you have loyal fans, where you're literally growing by not even posting anymore.
Yeah, my nephew was telling me that he said he could probably set me up if I ever wanted to do a YouTube thing.
Yeah, you
Oh, okay.
should.
I
You
don't know
never
what to talk
know.
about. I'm gonna get demonetized. Hell, I gotta censor half the shit I want to say.
Some people like that shit though, to be honest.
Man, I'm gonna have so many dislikes when I talk about that shit. I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna have so many dislikes. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Man, that's what sucks. Can't I just say what I want to say? Shit. Yeah, that's the problem. Cause they like, I don't even know what I would talk about. That's another thing. What would I talk about? Let's get on there. Oh, hey, what's up? This is Resnor. What's up? Oh shit. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know. I've been thinking
Yeah,
about
but it,
trying to do YouTube since I already started it. I might start taking it seriously, but I don't know.
yeah, I mean, that's what I like to do. Just get on there and do YouTube, and just yeah, that'd be nice. Get on there and just like talk shit.
Maybe
Just
go to
like
school, learn how
crazy.
to edit, and shit like that.
I don't want to go that far. I ain't finna do that.
I mean, you
I'm
can
just
pay for an editor, or if you have some people they might want to do it for free.
hmm, hmm. We'll just have to see. And get on YouTube and start seeing some interesting shit. I don't know. Yeah, probably just have like us talking in the party and shit. That right there, some of the shit I say is gonna offend everybody, but hey, fuck it. I could be like the new Howard Stern of this shit. Howard Stern pissed so many people off when he first started. He was on radio though. So yeah, getting on a YouTube channel would be nice. I'm making fun of you a lot though, and LaDankia and your moms. Scream the Game is here. Oh, they have a Scream game. But yeah, I'm making fun of you a lot, and then people are gonna be like, "Man, why you gotta make fun of that guy all the time?" I'm gonna be like, "Cause he's black."
Could you black?
Cause you black. Let's see how it's gonna take care of the situation. I'm just looking on YouTube right now, some stuff. WWE food. Yeah, I might do that later. Things. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you ought to watch some of these older movies, man. You might actually learn. Blair White, the fiction. Oh, Echo the Dolphin. Boy, I'd love to see you play some of these hard games and go over games. I could probably like review. I could probably do like review movies, or something, or games. But no, games. I'm so old school. I could do some old games, retro shit. Dubslash. I love. Yeah, I probably could do that. Yeah, this one guy, all he does on here is go and reviews restaurants, like new foods that come out of restaurants. That's all he does. Dude's got 5.3 million views on this thing alone. That's all he does. And he looks like something's wrong with him. Yeah, you should look at it. Like, look at this. Google this dude called the Report of the Week. That's his channel. See how much that dude makes.
The Report of the Week.
Yeah, he just reviews food. See how much he makes.
Wait, week as in like the days kind, or just like week?
WEEK.
He makes 965 to 15.4K a month to 11.6K to 185.2K a year.
185 to 185K a year.
Yeah, well that is estimated though.
Shit. And all this dude does is buy food and eat it.
His on some of his most best videos, He only gets like he don't even get over $100 a video. It's more like 29 to 400 something, or something to like 500.
Huh. Man. Oh, I'm just saying. I mean, you gotta. Yeah, you pretty much have to get a ton of subscribers to actually get some money out this shit. That's what it looks like. Yeah, Sniper,
That's
you
why.
hanging there like a champ tonight, son.
Mm.
Hmm. Video games. Hey, Robert Hood Men in Tights. My nephew and me go watch that.
You should watch What's the Worst That Could Happen?
What are you talking about?
A movie.
Long time ago.
Wait,
I
you seen it
forgot
before?
about it. Yeah, a long time ago. What, Martin Lawrence, right? Yeah,
Mm.
long time ago.
It's free on YouTube.
I'm just looking at other stuff to watch right now. I'm just looking through some stuff. I ain't really planning on watching anything right now. Dead Before 40.
I'm
Damn.
about to go to bed in a second.
I'm surprised you're still up. You're hanging there like a champ tonight, man. I can't make fun of you for going to bed early for right now.
For right now.
Uh, Man, this doctor right here is actually really good. Rena Malik, MD. I look at her stuff to find out about like a lot of health stuff. She's actually really good. Like looking at her. See what else we got. What the fuck? World's biggest pizza slice?
The fuck?
Man, what the hell is this shit? What the hell? Oh, ain't nothing really big on there. Man. Rolling to the city with my dash back. DoorDash driver, YouTube DoorDash driver. That dude has his theme song is "Rolling Through the City with My Dash Bag." This guy made me laugh. Like, man, of course, black people are going to try to make a rap song out of doing DoorDash. Every rock promo ever? Oh no. Yeah, you go. Rock is cooking. Man, let's see this. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm about to go to bed.
Alright, bye-bye. I'm probably gonna be
See
right
ya.
behind you.
Alright, good night.